Hey guys, it's me Cosmic, and today we're going to talk about furry heroes. Now, unfortunately, when compared to some of the best things that furries have done, are nowhere near as talked as some of the worst things that a few members within the furry fandom has done. Mainly because negativity unfortunately gets way more attention than positivity does. But yeah, today I'm going to talk about some of the best things that the furry fandom has done, or some of the best things that members of the furry fandom has done. Perhaps that one would be more accurate. For example, we're going to start with when furries stopped a domestic violent assault. So, at the annual Further Confusion or FurCon, 6 people witnessed an assault in San Jose furries in San Jose. So they said that the man was assaulting a woman in a car, the San Jose Police Department said in a police report. Robbie Ryans, 26, was working as a DJ for the convention when he and a friend went outside for a smoke break. And out of nowhere, Ryan said a blue car stopped in front of them. And then it goes, we heard a woman scream coming from inside and saw the passenger throwing full fists at whoever was driving, Ryan told CNN. We got up and ran towards the car. My friend pulled open the door and we both held onto the attacker. The girl driver was yelling for him to get out and he started trying to fight us off. Four other people who were attending the convention joined and then helped grab the man, drag him out of the car, and restrain him until the police arrived. Once he had felt the situation was under control, Ryan said he backed up and began filming the incident, which, understandable. When police arrived, they alleged that the suspect, 22-year-old Dmitry Hartnett, assaulted his girlfriend in the car. According to the police report, Hartnett was arrested and booked into Santa Clara County Jail for domestic violence. CNN could not determine if Hartnett had a lawyer. It all happened so fast, I still can't believe it, Ryan said. I'm so glad everything worked out in the end, same here. It was a horrible sight to see, unfortunately. Afterwards, we were very shaken up, but relieved. Very understandable. And it goes into, for those who are wondering. But yeah, this is one of the situations where furries were able to stop a violent domestic abuse situation. And this is only one. There are so many other instances of furries doing incredible things. Maybe not on the same level as this, but still incredible nonetheless. For creatives. Now, unfortunately, in our current modern day, both digital and traditional artists don't get a whole lot of business or attention, with only a few exceptions. And the rise of AI generated quote unquote art has only made it even more difficult. I won't talk too much about AI generated art in this video because I'm going to make a separate dedicated video for it. So we're gonna ignore that for this video. But the furry fandom helps out with this issue a lot, not only because furries have an appreciation and love of art, thus by extension the artist, again with a few exceptions, the artist is able to get interactions and potential customers. The interaction the artist gets online increases the chances of the artist being exposed to more potential customers. Positive exposure, essentially. And because furries are willing to spend a decent chunk of cash for their artwork, the artists can have an easier time living off of art. This can also help them further develop their skills in artistry, not only via practice, but also via talking with other artists that they may meet through the fandom. Like if an artist is doing commission work and they're at a furry convention, they might be able to meet another artist that also does commission work. And while chatting with each other, they may give each other tips and TOs and so on that helps each other out. Furries also end up supporting local businesses and the economy of local areas that a furry convention is set up in quite a lot. Let's go ahead and take a watch for this video right here, for example.
So there's spillover.
2 conventions are booked this weekend, a volleyball tournament and further confusions, FurCon, drawing people from all over the world to stay and dine locally.
The more events we have and book in San Jose, the better it is for the rest of the community.
Well, the event here has been going on for 21 years, but it started back in 1999 when they had about 700 attendees. Now it's up to 5,000.
The vice chair of Further Confusion said attendees do have go-to places.
When folks are looking for food, they'll go to the Sofa Market or they'll go across the street to the Empanada Place.
60% of this year's FurCon attendees are from out of town. Anthony Codian is visiting from Salt Lake City. He plans to attend 3 conventions in San Jose this year.
I just
Damn.
love the vibe of downtown San Jose. Just San Jose is one of my favorite cities, and just this being so close to everything, the airport, all the food here is just really great.
In San Jose,
Understand.
Lauren Martinez,
Alligator.
ABC 7 News.
The same thing applies to charity as well. The furry fandom raises a lot of money for charities. Sometimes the charity's focus is on supporting animals. Sometimes it's focused on supporting humans, and sometimes it supports research that can benefit both.
Well, the furries helped out their own furry four-legged friends as Anthrocon broke a fundraising record over the weekend. The nonprofit organization chooses a local charity every year in our area with the aim to give back through the convention.
This year, Anthrocon partnered with Gray Paws Sanctuary in White Oak. Gray Paws is unique in that it's dedicated to rescuing senior dogs that otherwise might be euthanized due to age or vet costs.
I love those glasses, the Minecraft glasses. That is pretty cool. Also, is that supposed to be a wicker beast?
That it's
I can't tell.
dedicated to rescuing senior dogs that otherwise might be euthanized due to age or vet costs.
Nationally, the definition of a senior dog is about 7 or 8 years old, and at Gray Paws they have to be at least 10 to 12 years old. So we even are focusing on the most vulnerable, fragile senior dog.
Darla Poole Brescia from Gray Paws Sanctuary says they were elated when they found out they were picked.
It was completely overwhelming, and we found out all the way back in December and had a Zoom call to go over, what that meant, and then and of course we said yes.
This year, Anthrocon's fundraising broke records, raising a whopping $100,000 during fun events and multiple charity auctions. Brescia says this money will be a game changer.
$100,000 is about our annual operating budget, so we are able to save twice as many dogs this year.
Anthrocon
Nice!
organizers
Let's
and
go!
participants were in the giving spirit all weekend, wanting to truly give back and help local animals.
I'm gonna cry talking about it, but they said, okay, it's 90. We want to hit 100,000. We want to put this over the top, and people just started pouring out of the audience, coming up, throwing money into the boxes. And
Let's go!
and we did. It. That's how we got over 100,000. We literally raised $10,000 in about 10 minutes.
By choosing smaller rescues, the furries truly make a positive impact.
Positive. Shut up. Okay, no, don't get me wrong. I am happy about this. It is a good thing, but still, that was. That is something that you will hear from a lot of people, sometimes even from non-furries. Because to put it simply, most furries, well, we're pretty chill people, We like to be chill. That's just how we prefer it. And some of us go way beyond that, like these people, where they're pretty much being, heroic, Now let's talk about what I would argue to be the greatest aspect of the furry fandom. The community, as well as the opportunity for self-discovery, as well as friendship, that it provides to so many. For those in the autism spectrum. For those whom are quote-unquote weird. for those whom are creative, for those whom are LGBTQ+. And for LGBT folk, the fandom offers a safe and welcoming community. Unfortunately, not all of them are lucky enough to be in households or communities that treat them nicely. Some of them may even have to hide it quite a lot. But when they go to a furry convention, they don't really need to hide it, since the furry fandom is one of the most accepting and tolerant communities out there. So they can actually just be themselves without having to worry about unnecessarily harsh judgment, or even worse, depending on where they come from. And then you have Chizay, or Kaisi. Kaisi is an American furry molecular biologist whom rose to prominence during the COVID-19 pandemic. Due to her involvement in developing the Moderna COVID-19 vaccine and vocal role in combating fake news regarding the virus and related vaccines, both of which earned her appearances in mainstream media. Kaisi was named a special guest of Anthro New England in 2022 and a guest of honor at Fur Squared in 2023. Now, me simply mentioning the COVID-19 epidemic is probably already gonna get this video in a little bit of trouble by YouTube, because unfortunately that seems to be very common now. But yeah, her hand in developing that vaccine helped pretty much millions, which is incredible. Now, I was going to add the part about how it helps especially people whom are autistic or are on the spectrum of autism quite a lot, as well as add more to the charity part of the video. However, I already have made 2 separate videos that are dedicated to both these topics, furries and charity, furries and autism. So instead of basically doing a copy paste, I'm gonna finish the video here and recommend that you check those videos out if you wish to. And yeah, that's going to be about it for today. I do hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was informational for you. And I will see you later some other time. Goodbye.